Imagine this. You're 17 years old. You're sitting in a commercial airplane, buckled into your seat. It's Christmas Eve. Outside the window, nothing but endless green, stretching forever. The Amazon rainforest, calm and silent from above. Inside the cabin, quiet chatter, tired smiles, holiday anticipation. Then the sky changes. The clouds grow darker, heavier. The light fades, and suddenly, a blinding flash, a violent crack of sound. Not thunder, something closer, something faster. The plane explodes mid-air. Metal tears apart. Seats rip free. People scream and vanish. And in seconds, you are no longer inside an airplane. You are falling from 10,000 feet. No parachute, no control, no second chance. This is not fiction. This is not a movie. This actually happened. And the girl who fell walked out of the Amazon rainforest alive. This is the true survival story of Juliane Koepcke. December 24th, 1971. Lima, Peru. Juliane Koepcke is 17. Quiet, observant, deeply connected to nature. Her parents are scientists, biologists who have spent years studying the rainforest. Her mother, Maria, is traveling with her that day. They board LANSA Flight 508, heading home for Christmas. The flight is delayed. The weather is unstable. Thick clouds roll in. Thunderstorms loom. But flights still depart because people trust routines. They trust machines. They trust that disasters happen to other people. Juliane later recalled something important. She wasn't scared. She was annoyed. And that detail matters, because most disasters don't announce themselves as danger until it's already too late. As the plane climbs, turbulence begins. Nothing unusual. Passengers grip armrests. Some pray quietly. Some stare out the windows. Then the storm closes in. Lightning flashes around the aircraft. Not below it. Not far away. Juliane would later say the sky felt alive. Angry. Unstable. Then
a massive explosion.
Not thunder, not turbulence. A sharp, violent tearing sound. The aircraft breaks apart mid-air. Metal screams. The cabin disintegrates. People are ripped from their seats. Juliane is still strapped in. And then, silence. Juliane is no longer inside a plane. She is plummeting through layers of storm-churned sky. The row of seats twists violently, spinning like a broken helicopter blade. The wind howls past her body at over 100 miles per hour. Below her, the jungle, an endless, unbroken ocean of green. Thousands upon thousands of treetops, packed so tightly they form a solid surface. Broccoli-shaped crowns in every shade imaginable. Emerald, jade, moss, deep forest green. The horizon disappears. Lightning cracks across the blackened sky, briefly illuminating the vast, humid world rushing up to meet her. Even before impact, the air changes. It grows thick, heavy, saturated with moisture. She can smell it: wet earth, crushed leaves, green decay. She later said it felt unreal, like a dream she couldn't wake up from. Then, everything goes black. She loses consciousness. What saved her? Experts believe 3 critical factors. She remained strapped to her seat. The dense rainforest canopy slowed her descent. Her body landed at an angle, not flat. Against every law of probability, she survives the fall. Juliane wakes up. The first thing she notices: silence. No engines. No voices. No rescue. Her body screams in pain. Her collarbone is broken. Her arm is badly injured. One eye is swollen shut. She's barefoot, wearing only a thin summer dress. And she is completely alone, surrounded by towering trees. This is not just a jungle. This is the Amazon rainforest, one of the most hostile environments on Earth. No phone, no map, no food, only instinct. Most people would panic. Juliane doesn't, because her parents taught her something vital. If you are lost in the rainforest, follow water. Streams lead to rivers. Rivers lead to people. That knowledge becomes her lifeline. She begins to walk. Every step is agony. Insects swarm her open wounds. Ants crawl across her skin. Maggots begin forming inside the gash on her arm, living, pulsing beneath the skin. She doesn't scream. She doesn't collapse. She keeps moving, one step at a time, one decision at a time. When she fully wakes, the jungle floor reveals itself. It is a living prison. Thick vines hang like ropes from towering ceiba trees. Roots as wide as a man's thigh twist across the ground. The earth beneath her feet is spongy, a soaked carpet of rotting leaves, broken branches, and slick mud that sucks at her steps. Ferns taller than her body brush against her injured arm, releasing clouds of spores. The air never moves. It hangs heavy, hot, wet, suffocating. Every breath tastes of damp soil, decay, and something faintly sweet and rotten. And the sounds, endless. Cicadas screaming, frogs croaking, invisible creatures rustling in the shadows. The creatures are everywhere. Tiny ants march in endless columns over her skin. Mosquitoes swarm in black clouds. Botfly larvae burrow deeper into her wounds, writhing beneath the skin. In the half-light filtering through the canopy, massive spiders sit motionless in webs stretched between roots. The jungle does not care if you survive. But Juliane keeps going. After 10 days alone, she finds a hut, empty, but not abandoned. Hours later, local loggers arrive. They freeze in disbelief. Teenage girl, barefoot, wounded, alive. They carry her by canoe for hours downriver. When doctors hear her story, they don't believe it. Until they understand, she is telling the truth. She is the sole survivor of Flight 508. Out of 92 people on board, only one survived, Juliane Koepcke. She later returned to the crash site. She became a scientist, just like her parents. She didn't seek fame. She sought understanding. Her story is now studied by survival experts, psychologists, aviation researchers, because it proves something extraordinary. Experts agree her survival came down to a mental discipline, environmental knowledge, calm decision-making, refusal to panic. Luck played a role, but mindset kept her alive. Life and survival lessons. Panic kills. Calm thinking saves lives. And knowledge is power. Preparation matters. Fear is not failure. The human body is stronger than we imagine.
Survival tips for viewers.
Learn basic survival skills. Understand your environment. Stay mentally focused in crisis. Always have a plan. Respect nature, never underestimate it. Juliane didn't survive because she was fearless. She survived because she kept going. One step, one decision, one breath at a time. Her story reminds us, survival isn't about being extraordinary. It's about refusing to quit, even when the world says you should. If the story moved you, share it.